The Spencer Chestnutt Life Improvement Foundation, helping our children live better lives. When Spencer Chestnutt and Jerry Stephanitsis teach people how to live joyous, prosperous lives, children are happy. But when George Pantas teaches these same children the ways of destruction and violence, children are sad. By ridding the world of George Pantas, Spencer Chestnutt and Jerry Stephanitsis are helping children everywhere. The Spencer Chestnutt Life Improvement Foundation, helping our children live better lives.
The Hallstars have beaten every tag team in the history of professional wrestling, even ones that aren't alive anymore, and I've seen it, that's how I know. Ladies and gentlemen, there is not a better set of people than the Hallstars!
Again, technical difficulties. This is set! Holy hell! It's back in VCW! You've got to be kidding me! Wait, keep your eyes on Lance Rude! What a move! Flying through the air! What a move flying through the air! Here comes security down to the ring. And Jason, he points at Jerry. Jason is going after Jerry. Get him! Get him!
Don't work here. You guys were blackballed, but
No! Right hand! Right hand! Jason is going right after Jerry Stephanitsis. Stephanitsis' lifeless body. Oh my God, the sheriff's department! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The sheriffs! Oh, Jason's about to get arrested. Holy cow! I've never seen this in my life. And look at Jason fight. You have two armed sheriffs trying to wrestle down this big man, and they're going right after Lude. Oh, they're grabbing Lude now. They got him. They are hauling him off. And Jason and Lance Lude are being cuffed by Norfolk's finest.
What do we do?
Let's go, let's go. What do we do?
What are you arresting us for?
Be quiet.
What are you arresting us for?
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Keep going.
Yeah. What do we do?
Let's go.
Say it over.
Shut your mouth.
You know.
Say it over.
Because at the Liberty Lottery, July 28th, we're going to have a special six-man tag team match. It's going to be the Hallstars, the VCW Tag Team Champions, and Jerry Stephanitsis versus the Set and George Pantas. And the winner of the match will be able to claim commissionership. So if you guys win, I will welcome you back. If you guys win, I will welcome you as the new VCW commissioner. Do you guys agree? What do you think?
Yes, and I agree. But you know what? Why do we have to wait to live in a lottery? Take this.
Jerry Stephanitsis sneak attack. The match has been made. Liberty Lottery. This has to be humiliating. Oh! Solid gold record right across George Pantas' head. Real brave, guys. Real brave. We're back on the VCW hype machine. Disgusting. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Look at this souvenir I got. This broke the skull of George Pantas, and I'm going to break his skull again with my fist July 28th.
The match has been made July 28th. Liberty Lottery, commissionership of the VCW on the line. Team Jerry Stephanitsis and the Hallstar to take on Team George Pantas, and the Set. Winner becomes commissioner. You disgust me.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match to determine the new VCW commissioner. Introducing first, from the rock and roll capital of the world and the moon, at a combined weight of 430 gold records, they are four-time VCW Tag Team Champions, the Hallstars. And their special tag team partner, accompanied by his personal security at a ripped 150 pounds, the great and powerful Jerry Stephanitsis.
Yeah, Jerry! I just blew all the speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with VCW year-long reign, and now I have the privilege to be joined in the broadcast booth by one Spencer Chestnutt.
Yes, you do. It's obvious you needed the help, and as far as help being out here tonight, Jerry Stephanitsis is here to help and support his friends, the Hallstars. George Pantas has pushed him too far, and now Jerry Stephanitsis is going to unleash hell and revenge upon George Pantas.
It looks like Jerry's been shopping at JCPenney's a little bit.
He's shopping at the same stores as Ross and James, for sure.
Nice eyeliner. As Jerry Stephanitsis there can't even rip apart that poster. My broadcast colleague in his in-ring debut with the 5-time VCW Tag Team Champions Ross and James, the Hallstars. 2 men, Spencer, you're very familiar with.
Oh, absolutely. I have managed the Hallstars in the past. They are the World Tag Team Champions, and in VCW, they reign supreme, and there's a reason for that, because they're the best. And Jerry Stephanitsis is also the best announcer. Well, besides me, of course. Certainly better than you. And so the best can only team with the best. And that's what we got here tonight. Throw it here, Jerry!
That's your personal opinion, Spencer. But looking at these 3 men in the ring, it's hard to not look at the man on the outside of the ring, this opposing figure acting as security tonight, seconding these men.
I wish they'd stop saying those things. It hurts my friend Jerry when you say those things.
Well, I don't think Jerry Stephanitsis needs to worry about what the fans say, as George Pantas, for over a year, has wanted to get his hands on this individual, and he's going to get his comeuppance this evening.
Oh, I don't think so at all. I think Jerry is mad.
So you hear the introduction right there. George Pantas introduced as a member of the set. Jason and Lance Lude being reinstated in
Did he just say it was big, bad George Pantas? I mean, he certainly is big, and he certainly is bad, so I guess it's appropriate. But I don't know what he's going to look like coming out here. He's certainly in no shape to be wrestling a match, I can tell you that.
Well, I bet she's going to look better than Jerry. As you see, Jason right there in possibly the best shape of his career. Lance Lude looking as chiseled as ever. There's 1, there's 2, and here comes number 3 as George Pantas struts down the aisle as a member of the set. Bet you thought you'd never see that, Spencer.
Maybe in the red light district of Vegas, but not certainly in VCW.
As George Pantas now coming out in Jason's robe. These 3 men looking to extract some revenge, but you have to also understand there's more at stake here than just bragging rights in this contest. The tag titles are on the line, but if Team Jerry wins this matchup, Jerry Stephanitsis will reign over VCW as the brand new commissioner, and of course, if the set and George Pantas win, Pantas will get his job back as commissioner of VCW.
Please don't even talk about that. I've dealt with enough with George Pantas as commissioner, and I tell you what, Jerry needs to win this match. He needs to win it for me. He needs to win it for himself, but more importantly, Jerry Stephanitsis needs to win this match for all these fans, because if George Pantas becomes commissioner again, VCW is going to go right down the toilet, and George Pantas will have his hand on the handle.
I would imagine it would be a little bit better than the reign that Gremlina just completed. But nonetheless, George Pantas getting screwed over a year ago out of his commissionership, the set losing their tag team championships to who we thought were the West Texas Hangmen, turned out to be the Hallstars, and ever since then, George has been on that uphill climb, trying to regain his job back, whether it's Travis Bradshaw, whether it's Gremlina, whether it's Jerry Stephanitsis, someone has been in his way, and tonight, he looks to get back on top.
And I tell you, that was a great moment in sports when the Hallstars... Keep him away from me.
And you hear George Pantas right here, the crowd getting behind him. I'll tell you what, Spencer, George looks like he fits right in with the set.
You stay away from me. You stay away from me. I don't want to deal with you.
That certainly could be dark days ahead for Spencer Chestnutt and John Kerman.
I don't even want to think about it. I think that Jerry needs to get in there, show that vast wrestling knowledge he's picked up in an entire 2 months of training on the weekends, and let everybody see exactly what skill he can exude.
I think Jerry Stephanitsis became a wrestler as quickly as you became a lawyer.
I'm going to let that one go. That could be slander, but I'm going to let it go.
I'll have to talk to Matheny about that one. As you see right
I wouldn't understand a word he said if you did.
As you see right here, this match, Belzell, this one's underway. The VCW Commissionership is at stake. The VCW Tag Team Champions, Ross and James, the Hallstars, along with my broadcast colleague Jerry Stephanitsis, taking on the returning Jason and Lance Lou Descent, along with George Pantas.
Oh, come on.
And if you look here,
that's wonderful. That skill, that right there is athleticism. No, I don't want to see that.
And the crowd chanting for Lance Lou to come into this contest. As Jason's going to think twice about his sin, dropping about 50 pounds in the best shape of his career. As you see right here, Ross Hall. There's a lock in, some kind of arm wringer.
That's exactly what it is. He's going to take it around to a hammerlock now.
The much larger Jason trying to fight out. The go behind, tries to reverse it. Now goes to a top wrist lock, it looks like, and Jason's in control.
I don't know about that, but I mean, when it comes down to wrestling, Jason is pretty strong, Lance Lou's pretty fast, but when it comes to wrestling in the ring, nobody does it better than the Hallstars.
And the Hallstars in control right now. Ross Hall there with an arm bar as Jerry Stephanitsis and James Hall conversing on the outside. Jerry never stepping in the ring before, neither is George Pantas, so you have to wonder how much training these two teams have given these guys in preparation for this match. Also needs to be pointed out, Spencer, that the set out of VCW for nearly a year, back in the fold and looking better than ever.
Oh yes, and they've been out ever since they lost those tag team titles again. I thought that was a great moment in sports when it happened. Somebody smart must have come up with that.
Oh, look at the athleticism right there.
I know that wasn't part of the plan. A huge drop kick by Jason.
And he shows off that slender build by a picture-perfect drop kick, sending Ross to the outside.
James going out to check on Ross, and Jerry going out there too. It's nice how the Hallstars and Jerry Stephanitsis come together with a sense of community, friendship, and love.
And Team Stephanitsis huddling right now, as you also see James Hall directing some traffic, trying to send their security over onto the side of the set, and you wonder if that guy is going to play a hand in this contest, as he certainly played a hand previously when these two teams have squared up.
But you don't understand, the Hallstars are world-famous rock stars. They need somebody to keep all the stalkers and all the crazed fans off of them.
As Ross right now measuring Jason with some right hands, not really phasing him too much. Irish whip off the ropes, goes for the hip toss, but look at Jason there, and blocked by Ross. Nice job. These two trying to get one up on each other. Tries to reverse out of it, and Jason turns him around with a clothesline. And the set are in firm control right out of the gates.
He's not really in control. Ross just got out of the ring just to kind of collect his thoughts. That was a lucky shot. It was a lucky shot, and you can see Jerry again with that sense of community and love, helping out his dear friend with some tender words.
Well, Jerry's only going to be able to help out for so long, because when he gets in the ring, it's going to be put up or shut up time for Mr. Stephanitsis if he wants to become Commissioner of Vanguard Championship Wrestling.
Well, I hope it happens. I hope Jerry Stephanitsis.
And there's the tag right there.
Right.
Jerry Stephanitsis entering this contest.
Jerry! Jerry! Come on, Jerry! Get him, Jerry!
No,
Ref. You got to get him out of there, Ref. He doesn't belong in there.
As George Pantas in the ring right now, Jerry Stephanitsis in there with him.
George
the
Pantas.
showdown over a year in the making here. As these two get ready to hook up. Jerry, look at Jerry. And I'll tell you what, Spencer, he at least knows where he is in the ring by getting that cheap break.
He sure does. George Pantas dancing around the ring more like George Jefferson right now. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family of Sherman Helmsley during this difficult time. But Pantas is out there dancing around. He's out there boxing around. This is not boxing. This is not shucking and jiving. This is wrestling. And Jerry Stephanitsis realizes that.
Jerry needing to get back in the ring here, stalling a little bit. George Pantas chomping at the bit. I have to imagine once he gets his hands on Jerry, he's not letting go.
I don't think he will let go, but I don't think he'll get his hands on him either. I think Jerry is too quick, fast, and wily. Oh, look at what good shape Jerry's in.
I don't know what Jerry you're watching. But Stephanitsis now trying to do his best. Ali shuffle. As he's going tooth and nail with Pantas. These two yet to hook up. You got to imagine it's going to happen at any time now. cheap way out and tags in James Hall.
Go ahead, George. Why don't you fight somebody? I thought you wanted to fight, George.
Jerry Stephanitsis doing less than Danny Davis entering the contest.
You could do it, George.
As you see, Lance Lude in the ring now.
I guess George can't do it. I mean, when he had an opportunity to wrestle like he said he could, he just got right out of there. And there's Lance Lude, and they're doing things that certainly can be considered lewd.
And it's been well documented how much George Pantas wants to get his hands on Jerry Stephanitsis. But you have to imagine, Spencer, if Lance Lude or Jason does as well, they certainly wouldn't be too opposed to that.
Oh, no, I don't think they'd pass up that opportunity at all. They'd give it to George first, but if Jerry happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, that's why you talk about his ring presence and awareness.
It's been over a year since these two have locked up, but Lance Lude here and James Hall, James at the go-behind, trying to go for an armbar now, as Lance Lude has put on about 30-40 pounds since these two have last connected. Lance tries to get out of it, but a nice snapmare right there by James Hall into a reverse chin lock.
Beautiful rear chin lock into a reverse chin lock on the floor.
Now a side headlock here by James, using those academic maneuvers early on here, as we saw a brief entrance right there by George Pantas and Jerry Stephanitsis, but no contact was made. And James Hall with a back body drop right there.
Back drop. Oh, and a kickoff by Lance Lude.
Lance ducks underneath. Nice arm drag takedown. One more time, Lance Lude cinches in there with the arm bar. And the center in control here early on.
I told you, Lance Lude, quick. Sometimes he does a lot of flashy things. That wasn't too flashy, just 3 arm drags in a row. But the quickness, the way he does it, you just don't know where he's going to come from next. And that is the key to Lance Lude's success, his speed and his agility.
As you see, James trying to get back to a vertical base, going to back Lance Lude into the corner right here. Let's see if he can get a clean break. The referee now. The referee trying to get that clean break. James is going to back away. Oh! And a mule kick right there to the lower extremities of Lance Lude. Irish whip into the corner. He charges, no avail. And Lance Lude off the ropes. And he just picks off a nice hurricane run. Oh, what a move right there by Lance Lude, showing his quickness. Spins him up and around. Nice move. And lands multiple rotations into the head scissors takeover. And Jason now going to cut off Ross Hall. Gyrations right in the face of Ross, and the set is rolling right here.
Do you call that the belly butt? What is that? Oh, and speaking of big bellies, here comes George Pantas in the ring.
And George,
oh my
wait a
Lord,
second.
What is he going to do?
Irish whip on Lance Lude. Keep your eye on the little guy.
Up over the ropes. Oh, my. Right on both Hallstars.
High up and over, Lance Lude taking out the tag team champions. Wait a second, Spencer. Keep your eye on Jerry Stephanitsis. Oh, yes! And Jerry!
Good job, Jerry! Oh, no.
Wait, Jerry.
Oh, no, Jerry! Jerry!
And a big
Somebody call his mama!
and a big power slam on Jerry Stephanitsis, knocking him into next week.
That man is hurt. Don't you have any feelings?
Shut up.
Not for that man. As you're going to see, James rolling back in, tries to slingshot himself in. Lance Lude moves. And the set right now at a 3-on-1 advantage. Tags in Jason now.
This isn't fair. This isn't right.
The double Irish whip. Here it goes, Spencer. It can only be the magic school bus ride as Jason takes him out with the spear. That could do it here. 1, 2.
His foot's on the ropes.
James Hall puts his foot on the ropes. Jason might have wanted to hook the leg right there, but gets Lance Lude back in the contest now.
Yeah, that had to be an illegal punch.
As he slaps him down,
That's not
picks
this.
him up. What's he gonna do with him? And he just drops him right down on James. 1, 2, and James.
Almost a 3 there. And I apologize to all the fans watching this DVD. As everybody knows, all of you DVD fans, I am usually an unbiased wrestling journalist. But in this one case, because of the evil George Pantas could perpetrate upon the world, I've got to root for Jerry Stephanitsis and his team here.
Well, that's an amazing excuse. And the leapfrog right there by James Hall. ducks the head scissors right there. Drops him down in a tombstone pile driver. 1, 2.
Jason illegally interferes in a match. He should be disqualified. The Hallstars should win.
And we were a half a count away right there from Jerry Stephanitsis becoming commissioner of VCW.
Yeah, it's the same guy. He just changed into blue tights.
Butterfly suplex right there. 2 count for Ross Hall, as I didn't see a count, and neither did the official, as Jerry there still nursing those ribs on the ring apron.
Jerry's going to be fine. I think Jerry, you'll see the meaning of a hero before this match, and its name is Jerry Stephanitsis.
Stomping away right there is Ross Hall in the midsection of Lance Lude. Oh, and he drops him down right there on the lower extremities once again.
That was great. That was the Mo Howard eye butt. That was awesome.
And the set right now at the disadvantage as the Hallstars, the 5-time VCW Tag Team Champions, and Jerry Stephanitsis in firm control at this moment. As you see Jason right there going nose to nose with that security, that bodyguard of the Halls. Wait a second. And oh, Jerry slapping away there on Lance.
Big chops by Jerry Stephanitsis. Reminiscent of Wahoo McDaniel right there. That was awesome.
That might be a little bit of a stretch. But taking advantage right there once again of the official being distracted. Lateral press and gets the 2 count. As once again the Hallstars using that twin magic here to their advantage. And we send him in. And a little poetry in motion right there. As Ross jumps off of James's back. And Ross in control. He's going to pick him up. Scoop slam. Down goes Lance Lude. And now a double team coming up right here. Out of the corner. And a moonsault by James Hall. Look at the athleticism by James.
Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, ref. Come on.
He thought that might have been all. But the moonsault won't get it.
This is absolutely ridiculous. The Hallstars have had the match won 5, 6, 7 times by now. George Pantas should be out of here. He should be fired. But instead, Lance Lude looks like he's the worst for wear. I'm hoping they can take him out pretty soon.
So the Halls once again in control. And Ross signals for Jerry. And Jerry comes in, and this time with a lot of confidence, Spencer.
I think Jerry's going to end it.
Look
at him.
What is he doing? Why is Jerry Stephanitsis on the second rope? Oh, no! Jerry shimmies across.
What are you doing, Jay?
And Lance Lude taking out James there with a super kick. And look who's in the ring all alone with Jerry Stephanitsis.
There's nobody for him to tag. No, don't bring him in.
This is it. He's finally getting his time to shine.
Turn around, Jerry.
Jerry goes right in. George got him.
Oh, no.
There's a right hand by Pantas.
That was a fist. That was a
He
fist.
puts it one more time. Come on, George.
Ref, disqualify him. This is ridiculous.
Pantas, the Irish whip. Clothesline. Down goes Stephanitsis.
I told you, he is a deranged.
1, 2, oh.
I told you he is a deranged, violent man that is corrupting our children. And you see it right there. He is deranged. He is violent.
At the last second, Jerry has the wherewithal to kick out. But Spencer, that might have been a bad idea.
Disqualify him if he does it, ref.
As George Pantas, wait a second. He's going to flip him over.
No,
Spencer, I don't know if you've heard about this.
I don't want to hear about it. There's got the ropes. I don't need to hear about it.
I've heard about it. It's the Hampton Crab. And that is exactly what George is going for right now. Jerry's blocking it, but James Hall right to the back of George Pantas with a clubbing blow.
Well, that Hampton Crab just got beached right there. Jerry tags in James Hall. And now it's time to end this.
Jerry gets out of this thing, and now the tide has turned very quickly, Spencer, right back into Jerry in the Hall's favor. And if James Hall can capitalize here, Jerry Stephanitsis is about to have a reign of terror all over VCW.
Absolutely. George Pantas is about to have vengeance and retribution rained upon his person.
And James Hall right now choking the life out of George Pantas. Come on, referee. As Jason tries to break it up. And right now they do the switch once again as Ross is back in.
No, that's the same guy. He just changed to blue tights. I told you before.
Oh, I must have missed that.
Yeah, he just changed while the referee wasn't looking and pulled his knee pads up a little.
And Ross right now, adding insult to injury, just digging the foot right into the face of George Pantas, raking it right across his forehead. Of course, George Pantas here, only a couple of months in preparation for this matchup. No formal training as a professional wrestler. And getting that do-rag of Jason rubbed right into his face by Ross Hall, adding insult to injury once again.
Well, that's what he deserves, because, I mean, this is a man's sport. It's for men like the Halls, and I got to give it to him, even the set, and like Jerry Stephanitsis. And George Pantas has no business in this ring, and he's learning that right now.
Well, Jerry, another man who a lot of people feel doesn't have any business in this ring, coming at him with the double chop.
Big chop right there.
And you see the pea shooters being flexed by Jerry Stephanitsis right there. And the stomp on George Pantas. And this crowd wants to see none of this. As Jerry has Pantas in the corner now, measuring him up. This is despicable.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. Oh, it's despicable that George Pantas would teach children that the way to solve problems is violence. And Jerry, all he's trying to do, along with me, the Chestnutt Life Improvement Foundation, you've heard about us. We're trying to teach the children a better way.
If I'm not mistaken, Jerry was in that ad.
He sure was. And the way we're going to teach children to live better lives is to teach them violence is not the answer. And the only way we can show them that violence is not the answer is to rain down violence upon George Pantas.
And you see the near fall right there, nearly giving the commissionership to Stephanitsis. And you see right here, that modified armbar.
Ref, he just said I give up in Greek.
No, he did not.
He just said I give up in Greek.
Sit down.
That was Greek.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. As that Japanese armbar applied by Stephanitsis, showing off his training skills. And Jerry right there, stomping away at the thigh of George Pantas, trying to ground him.
There he goes. He's going, oh man, but what could this be? The figure four? Step over toe hold. Oh, look at that.
He steps over, and Pantas, right into the turnbuckle. George Pantas fights off. This could be the opening Pantas needs.
Just barely.
Can George Pantas make the tag to the set?
Just barely gets out of that. George Pantas should have been done 2 or 3 times.
Jerry's down. George is down. Who will be the commissioner of VCW?
Well, Jerry looks like he's about to make the tag. George better hurry if he wants to, and I hope he can go as slow as he wants to.
George now.
Look in the corner. Man doesn't know anything about wrestling. He forgot to take his wedding ring off.
Look at that. George.
Oh, no.
Tag Jason. Clothesline. He's taking out the Hallstars. Look at the power of Jason. Ducks underneath. Picks him up. Drops him down right there with a flatliner. And Ross trying to retaliate now. Has him in the corner. Whips him in. And he's going to eat his boot. Drops him right down. Modified neck breaker right there by Jason.
Jason taking over in the ring right now, but now James Hall coming right back.
Hall kicks him in the gut. And James Hall takes him down with the pile driver. But Sid pops right up. Sid pops right up. Turns around. Walks right into it. A pile driver of his own. And Jason grounds James. Here comes Ross. Tries to turn him around.
Neck breaker followed by a Russian leg sweep. Ross Hall takes down Jason, and now here comes Lance Lude.
Nice combination here. This one's breaking down in a hurry. Goes for the sliced bread, does Lude. He's going to kick him. Wait a second.
And the referee goes down.
The official is down. Lance Lude hits a sliced bread right there on Ross Hall. Jerry Stephanitsis is down, but Spencer, more importantly, this official is down as well.
Oh, he is. There's not going to be any counts right now. All that you can hope for is to wear the other guy down. I'm not sure if the 2 guys wrestling right now are aware that the referee is down, though.
I don't even know who the legal man is at this juncture. James Hall grounding Lance Lude right there. And the Hallstars now trying to take advantage of Jason. The Irish whip into the corner. Sid's going to kick him in the face. Here comes James, and James nails him right there.
Still in the ring, we've got James and Jason.
They're taken out. James charges. Wait a second. He's going to put him in position.
Oh, no, Lance Lude That's all right.
George Pantas
It could be the referee sitting there unconscious right in front of us. It's not going to be it.
Somebody wake up the official at this point.
I'm not waking him up.
Match won.
You wake him up. I'm not waking him up.
George Pantas has this match won.
Oh, no. No. Jerry's an innocent man. You cannot mess with him. Well, what are you doing over here?
Wait a second.
No. Lance Lude just came right in front of me, took the Hall's gold records.
Those same gold records that they smashed over George Pantas' head a couple of weeks back.
Oh, no.
Wait a second. Lance has one. Sin's got one. Give one to Pantas. Come on.
You've got to have some heart, George. You've got to have some compassion for your fellow man.
Wait a second. The Hall's in. The records have been broken over the Hallstars' heads. Ross and James have been laid out. It's 3-on-1 now. No. Oh. And Jerry.
Oh, my. No.
Jerry goes for the low blow. Pantas with the slap. Now it's time. This could be it, Spencer. It could be time for the Hampton Crab.
No.
If he locks it in, it's over.
It's not over. The referee's sitting right here unconscious.
He turns it around. He's tapping. Come on, ref. Wake up. Wake up, ref. The match is over. Wait a second.
Let go of it.
Wait a second.
Not good.
It's
no.
Judge is back in VCW.
That's not right. No, this isn't right.
It's Judge. Wait a second, Judge now. He's got a referee shirt on. Pantas is sitting back on the hand.
He is not a referee. This is not right.
What is Judge doing here? Jerry's tapping. He's going for the bell.
No, you can't do that.
It's over.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
George Pantas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match by submission, thus set, and as a result of their victory,
Are you kidding?
VCW Commissioner George Pantas.
George Pantas.
Are you kidding me, referee? Judge? That is ridiculous. It is a travesty. This is chicanery, tomfoolery, and shenanigans at its worst.
George Pantas, once again, is the commissioner of VCW, and he gets a little assist by the returning judge. And Spencer, you have to
An
imagine.
illegal assist.
Wait a second. Look at the entrance ramp. There's Crutch, the tag team partner of Judge, and he looks a little dejected. But nonetheless, Judge, after being screwed over by the Hallstars, losing the tag team titles back to them, helped the set get their
Cannot do that.
And more importantly, once again,
He is not a referee.
George
He is
Pantas.
not a referee.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here, because I want you all as witnesses, my family included. Jerry, you humiliated me for the last time. I waited a whole year to say this. You're fired!
Oh my God!
Oh, come on.
Jerry
You've got a
Stephanitsis.
referee that's not a referee.
Jerry Stephanitsis has been canned from VCW.
You're fired!
Jerry Stephanitsis.
This is absolutely ridiculous. This is ridiculous. He's not a referee. That guy's not a real ring announcer, and that wasn't a real match. I cannot believe this.
Well, Spencer, nonetheless, the set, along with George Pantas and Judge, are rejecting Jerry Stephanitsis from VCW. I'll tell you what.
I'm filing a protest in the morning.
To make sure you get those title shots. It's the least I can do. God bless you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's time.
I'll tell you what, Spencer.
Did he just do what I think he did?
He did. The set will get their title shot in the very near future. But
And of course, he's not going to overturn the decision that obviously was horrible and wrong because now he's the commissioner. Of course he's going to let the decision stand that he won.
Jerry Stephanitsis wreaking havoc over VCW along with the Hallstars over recent months. And now he has been sent packing by the commissioner once again.
through cheating and chicanery. I told you what would happen if George Pantas became the commissioner, and right now you've seen it in his first act. He let a wrong and faulty decision stand.